Okay. We are back. We're back. Let me just make sure I start the timer. Oh. Hey. Welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is Joseph Mokwena. I'm your host, and this, of course, is a place where we love South African football and we love African football. We've had African football for the past month. We are back home now. The league is back on, and we're back with Kaizer Chiefs taking on Golden Arrows here on a nice random Tuesday. Guys, Kaizer Chiefs, number 4 on the log, just as a reminder, 13 games played, 6 wins, 6 draws, only 1 loss, 13 goals scored, 6 conceded for a grand total of 24 points. Then, of course, Golden Arrows, number 10 on the log, 14 games played, 5 wins, 1 draw, 8 losses. They've scored 19, they've conceded 19 for a grand total of 16 points. Then, Arrows in their last 5 games, obviously this is a month and a half back, in the last 5 games, they have 4 losses and 1 win. Last game out was a 1-0 loss versus AmaZulu. Before that, they lost to TS Galaxy. Then, of course, Kaizer Chiefs has 3 draws, a loss, and a win. Last game out was a draw versus TS Galaxy. Then they also drew versus Chipa. Both of those games were 0-0. When it comes to these two meeting each other in the last 5 games, there have been no draws, but Golden Arrows does have the advantage with 3 wins versus Kaizer Chiefs. There's 2 wins in that period. Then Golden Arrows are starting lineup: Mbajwa in goal, Komara Sise, Mabaso, Gianni Ndlovu, Cele, Dlamini Kumalo, Matwele, and the other Kumalo, sorry. Then Kaizer Chiefs, Peterson in goal, McCarthy, Quinika, Miguel Munyane. We've got Ndlovu, Mabue, Shabalala, Modi, Dilepo, and Da Silva as the starting lineup for Kaizer Chiefs.
The only team capable of beating Kaizer Chiefs right now. Real Madrid combine it with Barcelona, put Van Dijk at the back. They might have a chance.
They might have a chance. Well, 2 minutes into the game, there's a shot there coming in from Ndlovu. Guys, remember, it's a very interactive show. You can jump in and speak to me. But how we do it is that at half time, I'm going to let 5 people in. We're going to analyze it together. Then in the second half, I'm looking for 25,000 likes. And we will be able to, I'll be able to keep it open and give everybody a minute or two to tell me what they're thinking of this game. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Sis Wendy. Sis Wendy, one of the bigger football TikTokers from here, NWU graduate. She's now working actually go Golden Arrows with that Up Back and Through podcast. So shout out. Anyway, Chiefs on the attack here. I wonder if they fixed anything because Chiefs. Wait, I saw Quinika's name. No disrespect to Grootman, but I saw Quinika's name and I was like, yeah, we are back, eh? Hey, we're back. How do you guys think this game is going to end? Please let me know what the score is going to be for you for this game, Let's see if Chiefs can do something here. But here comes Golden Arrows. Ball played across the face of goal. No one there. Oh, Arrows Gamangoba. Arrows Gamangoba is scary at times. It's scary at times.
But I'll tie the liver.
I recorded the verses.
Guys, give me score predictions there in the comments. What do you guys think is going to happen here? As we see Golden Arrows again on the attack. Kana Golden Arrows kia Sibia, ne? I wonder where Sibia is because he used to give a lot of problems, but it looks like they've found a capable replacement here. Patrick says Miguel penalty. Van den Om says 2-1, but Chiefs, knowing Kaizer Chiefs are the disappointments. I don't know. We'll see. We'll give them some time. Let's see how they play. But for now, if you ask me how I am,
online.
Sigo 6.
Online.
Watch this.
Bona.
Marung, up until somebody scores. Muledi says 2-1 for Chiefs. Look, it's very interesting because I think it's something we've wanted. We've wanted to see what does Chiefs look like if maybe you try play a sort of a front two concept, but it seems like Lilepo is going to be a wide player. Oh, uSilva nasayakata. uSilva nasayakata. Ushapari Veidi. Ujosi zombulala. Okay, so like I was saying, it would be very interesting to see a front two. Because Kaizer Chiefs just so happens to have players that are physically imposing. So if you look at Silva, if you look at Lilepo, problem is they're not disciplined enough to play that role full time. And also we don't really have a wide player here that can give them the ball like that. So according to the lineup, Chiefs is playing a 4-1-2, 4-1-2-1-2. 4-1-2-1-2, yeah. A 4-1-2-1-2, which then assumes that Modi is going to be more of the inside player, but look at where he's getting the ball. So I think they're just going to revert back to the old Chiefs. Lilepo on the right. Modi actually crossed the ball. Very, very interesting. In December, is it December work? The channel it's on 202. Good evening, Mr. OT. 2026. No Chislate, no Shinga, but Modi's still there. That by mistake. Don't call him diehard for nothing. 2-1. Chiefs will win. Says Uspesh. Kaizer says he's been busy. I don't know. I think, I always say about players, when I coached very briefly, but I always say about players, they always revert back to type, especially when pressure's on. So in as much as Modi, I think, is meant to be playing like an 8-ish type thing, he's going to go wide. Lilepo, even though he's meant to be a second striker, he's playing pretty disciplined right now. He's going to want to go to the wing again. You see, look at where Silva's getting that ball. I don't understand why Silva... You know what? Wait. No, let me relax. Let me relax. Maybe they've worked on something.
Otakula. Mudimu uentse metsi. Inwa metsi utakula pelo itla thuthumela. Otakula.
Erekiskakula. Rebone pelo re ba etsang. Ball played in there. Unable to be finished. But to be fair, Silva and Lilepo are playing as though they're two strikers. Hey, Neo, I'm relaxing, Neo. I'm relaxing. I don't want to make a noise right now. There's things I'm seeing that are worrying me, but also Golden Arrows is not in this game. They're waiting for the counter on their own. The state of the smaller teams is something else, man. Muledi. Shot! Oh. Mabue. Deflected shot out wide. Mabue playing at the base of the midfield. Let's see if he stays there. Yes, the Chiefs has a lot of different things that are happening. Aye, Tins, relax. Tins, no. We're not doing that.
Relax. It's enough. Please.
So guys, please don't forget to subscribe and follow if it's your first time here. The normal show is on every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. But then if Chiefs, Pirates, Mamelodi, Sundowns, Bafana, Bafana are in action, we'll be doing these watch-alongs. Guys, I can't show you the game because of copyright. These things are worth billions. And I don't have billions. I'm in my dining room right now. So please, let's can't troubling. I can't show you the game. I'm watching it on 202. But if you have logins, you can get a dstv stream thing. AFCON was so nice. AFCON, even though I'm hated right now, but AFCON was nice, guys. I think the first reality check was yesterday with Sundowns playing Orbit. You could tell Orbit is shaky. Even Arrows right now, they're very shaky, if we're being honest. Kaizer Chiefs have now gotten Their second corner right now. They've been putting that defense under pressure. Golden Arrows broke twice. One going across the face of goal. The other one was stopped. So, I don't know. It's not about judging, Amukhelang. It's about being sued. Do I look like somebody who can fight Betway, Supersport, multi-choice, and like Canal Plus? Guys. Happy a little contributor here. Mr. Hug, the line is back. Third corner says bongs. I'm just scared that the play is not going anywhere. Like, where does a move start and finish? See. This feels like a training game, doesn't it? This feels like a training game. Let's go bafana put. We need to score ASAP, says Bafana. In Lamtutu FC, we go with the flow. Kill Lamtutu. We spoke about the front three, we can't compete. Mara echo relax. Mara guys, why panika, man? Let's go panika, man.
Bathi nukusheka ngesulu nje yami.
Oh, khakhazela.
Waqaqasela, why you qaqaseling, my brother? Relax, go.
Yeah? If you are checking now.
Hayibo baba. Namanje usacasulwe lento okudliwa kweKaizer. Hayi ngeke baba kuzomela uye kuyisupport iKaizer.
Angizwanga?
Cha phela ngithi baba kuzomela uye kuyisupport iKaizer. Bengabe sokucasula kanjena.
Ayikadliwa ngicasukile. Tin says, okay, I think no, I'm okay. Look, we're active. I think what I'm waiting for, especially after the December period, what you wait for is to see the first 10, 15 minutes. That's what you wait for. So we saw in yesterday's game that Sundowns played, they looked incredible in the first 10 to 15 minutes. Then when the other team started getting a little bit of that match fitness back, match awareness back, they started relaxing. That's when there was an issue. That's when there was a big issue. Guys, 2026 and you can't play the ball out still. Imagine you've got Mabue, you've got Ndlovu, you've got Shabalala in a midfield, and you can't play the ball out versus Arrows. You need to give Chislet time. Aiden has slotted in seamlessly into Chiefs' backline. I think the future is going to be Aiden and Dotley. But Aiden and Dotley plays pretty much the same side of that defense. Look at the play. They're still hiding behind the ball. Can somebody come and collect, guys? Heaven. Long ball lost. How are you afraid of the ball at this level? Look at who's chasing the ball now. But they're still doing the same things. They're still doing the same thing. Your striker can't come and defend for you and come and fetch the ball. There's no way when there's wingers. What happens when you're on a counter? There he is. My fancy pass. You know, you missed the PSL and then you start watching it again. They need to at least give Chislet time. Ochi, what do you think about the Pacer PSL? The PSL is funny. PSL looks fast at times. It looks fast. But when you actually go deeper into it, it's really not efficient and it's really not like effective. So I think Agent was saying it yesterday when we were watching the Sundowns game that they have the ball, they rotate the ball, they pass the ball, mara, like there's no punch. And then you watch like the AFCON, and when they do go forward, it's your defense is under pressure. This one is slipped. It's a shot and a save. It's not this just cycling for the sake of cycling. That's my issue. Hey, go to sleep. Hey, okay. Guys, present dad, sorry. Okay, 15 minutes in. Mara, long ball to who? Why? South African football just frustrates me there. Like it's you put yourself into a corner and then you tried. Hey, hurry up. You need to sleep, buddy. Live studio, TikTok live studio. And OBS. TikTok live studio and OBS. Right now, both of them are running. Yeah, Katlego, these long balls. I don't understand these long balls. Why are you going all the way over for no reason? No, but it's because they wait, and then they find themselves trapped. And now you have to play that long ball. Right now, nobody's coming in to fetch the ball. And you see Undlovu, like for example, that one of course was in the attacking third. But you see Undlovu standing. You see him standing, they're not coming back to fetch the ball. Undlovu, no Mabue are in the midfield together. We've been crying to see Mabue because everybody believes that Mabue can carry the ball. But there hasn't been any carrying of the ball that happened here. I'm actually scared of Arrows because at least on their side, the moment they get the ball, they've got that. Why is Silva playing as a... Usa. You have Ndlovu Mabue, Chabalala, Modi. And the person who's fetching the ball is Silva. It's fine. Let me relax, but I'm not going to lie. Let me relax.
I see the 40.
Just a reminder, we beat Arrows 3-1. In the last 5 games, Arrows has more wins than Chiefs in the league. Well, since they've met up together. Silva has to drop back because there's no service up front. My problem is that Silva's running past a lot of players to get back there. So even if he's dropping back for no service, there are players in front of him that should be wanting that ball and getting that ball. Why Modi not Velepai? Oh, Litabo, welcome back, Lita. We've been hiding. Welcome back. We're 18 minutes in. It is 0-0. Yeah. Please don't forget to follow if you have not followed. And I'm looking for 25,000 likes. Then in the second half, we'll keep it open. I swear Modi's got some sort of contractual thing. It has to be at this point, ne? We don't have players Sezuvu smooth. Yafana. Ni sign. Think about the players that have gone through Chiefs just in the last few years. Think about all the signings. Now what is let Batlezi Lapema. Think about it. You still wanna bring more? Guys. You must fix the house. You must fix the house before you buy furniture. You must fix the foundation before you add a wall. Kining resign. How is the game? How? Stembinkosi. Usentombini on a Tuesday. Yeah. Hi. Yo.
Hey! Stunya sika, Stunya.
Kutiwa ngisentombini. Bana, on a Tuesday. I'm not happy with your AFCON review. And the Downs game yesterday. Why not, Litaba? What did I do? He's just excellent player. Modi Mdu has to be the two to give the striker service, but he's not doing his job. But it's interesting because in the pre-match, they have it as a 4-1-2-1-2. Yeah, 4-1-2-1-2. I'm struggling to see what's the point of having that. Look, Du and Fabio Silva have changed play. Oh my gosh. Okay, counter. Make the right choice. Thank you. Just shoot it. Someone. Shoot, man. So you expect there to be options up the middle. Right now, they're being forced to play out wide because they can't play through. We have too many players. We have too many players that we don't know why they are there. I'm sure you'll agree. You think about Morris, for example. I'm just using him as a name, right? Our bench right now. Nabo Partman Bakona. Hey guys. Mayo was signed. Can't trust Mayo now. He can't start. Like, these players are just signed for the fun of it. PK Ndlovu, Cook Chiefs. Fans, Lamakatsa, you say you got players, you don't want to sign. Now you don't have players. No, we've got a lot of players. Bongs, I think my stance, CAF Chiefs, has always been, don't sign before you know what you want to do. Don't sign. Don't sign until you know exactly, offside, exactly where you want to go with this thing. Because that's where the frivolous signings happen. So just keep it quiet, keep the players that you have, and then once you've got the coach and you've figured out your structure, go from there. Nah, I'm good, we didn't sign. Let's wait for June and clean the house. It's a practice game, Sammy. I agree. It's a practice game for sure. Are our players athletes? Explain, Taganib. I think I know what you mean, but just explain it. The 3-5-2. At times, it looks like a 3 because Munyane pushes so high. And then they do that thing where the one center back stays and they just spread the other two. But that makes it hard to play out because even if your player gets the ball straight, to get it to the other guys, they're too far away. So if you watch, Chiefs gets trapped in the corners. Play the ball, you get caught out, you go to a side, and then you shoot it. You hit it long. Tiana says Arrows is playing a dangerous game. At the back. But where's the Modric you signed from? Ocon. That's maybe my pep. I don't know, but Ocon. She's led. Morio Vavelepai. Arrows makes a lot of mistakes, but they also score a lot. True. But to be fair to Chiefs, they don't concede as much as they used to concede. To be fair. I think Dotley's still recovering, isn't he? For me, Shabalala is overhyped. Mina bangtuga when I said these things. Bangtuga. It's not overhyped, it's lack of development. It leads to what Temikos is saying right now. Have you observed that most of SA youngsters are hyped for 1 or 2 years, then they disappear? My problem with us is that we don't have young players that we want to develop. We're trying to find the closest to a product, not even a good one, and we throw them out there. Omtu right now has probably been a first team player for 3 years now. Has it been 3 years? And because he's in a system where he's carrying or he's expected to carry a free-form team, his development is gone. But we go by Salimeti. So Ukobehile, Alimeti. He's not going to come back straight after that. It's going to take a lot of work to do it. So our youngsters, at the time when they're supposed to take the next step, our youngsters get to a place where you are just thrown in. I've often said the problem with us is that they have to figure it out. They have to figure out not to drink. They have to figure out to watch for this. They have to figure out to train a little bit more. They have to figure out. Not all of them are going to be able to do that. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know. And then we watch them go and just be players in the league. These coaches are choosing a lineup by names, not form. Look at how they break our centre backs. I was stress free from Chiefs because of AFCON. Now the centre backs give me worry. Don't worry, it's tough in the PSL to time your runs. But the ref, that's madness. He did a second operation. There we go. Dude is not a youngster. Siana. If Mkulisa can still be a youngster, we're all youngsters. Nati sama youngster. Islan. Welcome back to PSL referee and their madness. I don't like the way McCarthy defends. He always kicks the ball out of touch. He's not confident. You see? That's what's meant to happen. Modi is meant to be the one that's there. They only chase the ball when they don't have it. So you only find Modi in that situation because he was chasing Matwell. But then, when it's now time to collect the ball in the build-up, nowhere to be found. Watch. Wide. Find yourself trapped in a corner. Let's see. Okay, Munyan. You're quietly level picking up. Aiden. Big teams must not develop players. Just look at Madrid, PSG, and Man City. No, I'm not saying, but that's why I'm saying that that's why you need to make the decision quickly. Remember, we had a conversation here on the show where I said, what's going to happen to Mfundo? I'd spoken about Zwane. Luckily, Zwane got to go out on loan, even though I don't think it's going well for him. But what's the plan for them at the Chiefs? Because Chiefs is not going to let you come in. I hear people talking about Sundowns youngsters. Sundowns youngsters, when the X is here, when I'm this far from losing a job, you think I'm going to play the youngsters in Jeffrey form? And then you ask about the development of the players that are then sitting on the bench. Umfundo, the longer he sits on the bench, what happens? For example, Chiefs is not promising, says local man. As Mangoba lost his touch with reality. Agent, it's tough to go from sushi. It's tough to go from sushi to namaya tlhogo. It's tough. Nyama ya tlhogo. Sushi, you don't even have to cook it. It's just ready. Now you must go face these players from a team where it only scout maybe one or two of them. Now you have to coach a team of them. Why are you touching that? What's that? Wakanga now. Go sleep. Did I miss anything? Utsoga eli motho. Watching PSL is tiring, says Zah. Hey, sometimes you don't even know what to speak about. You don't even know what to speak about. Mango doesn't have a plan. Or Mangoba. Yeah, hey, sometimes Roba like a putu. Okay, Silva took a shot. Hey, at least he's shooting. We didn't say. Is it his birthday today? Okay, happy birthday to him too. It was funny. Chiefs is poor, but 5 attempts, 2 on target. Arrows 0-0. Oh, guys. The standard of the smaller teams is so bad. It's so bad. Arrows literally had 2 counters. Two counters. The silver will be Ranga. Yeah. I say at least. No, it's not at least, man. I'm a Chiefs fan, but you want a better game, you know? Like, when you think about, there's the counter again. I'm gonna turn around. Oh, South African players, Lechuchiga. To come back, you keep doing this just so that you can do that instead of going, get into his lane so he can't catch you. Oh, Nkosiami. No, Silver's fine. I actually enjoy Silver. I think the problem, I want us to be honest. Here's the problem. The problem is that we are asking simple players to start doing weird tasks. So if you want to see the best of Silva, he loves running on the shoulder of a defender. He's physical enough, well, good loser, play a through ball, and you'll see him. Right? Why is he collecting a ball? And he's done it enough times that you're watching it and you're going, oh, this is the plan. He's done this. So are you not just taking players that would be great in a simple setup? Wait, it's one I think. I know it's early, but if you watched Michael Carrick's Manchester United, it's the simplest football. It's the simplest setups. But my way, there's nobody who needs to go press and do these funny things. Play the ball wide, hit it. Simple. Sometimes that's what you need to do with some players. But our guys get excited. One, because I don't think the structure, the plan of whatever they're going to do today is as strong, number one. Number two, they get bored. Or they want to go and be heroes. That's why even when they win the ball, because the whole structure is broken down, even when they win the ball, people are on islands. Now it's 1v1. I must beat my man and beat another guy in order to win. Gavin Hunt. Gavin Hunt has taken the lead that side. Coco Stellis. Yeah, Lele. They don't scan. We know Bazo's Pitizela the whole 90 minutes just to come out with the trosses. I mean, no, but not they're busy, but effective. There's no effective there. But busy, man. Modi needs to cross. Modi and cross in the same sentence. Why they like do not Villas? I think Villas better. I think it's marginal. I also think branding is very important, but that's a conversation for a different day. How are you doing now? Man United has some of the best players in the world. Litabo. I'm not a Manchester United fan. But they beat a Man City team very comfortably, nicely, doing simple things with guys that were chilling on the bench. Casemiro wasn't playing, I believe. Mino wasn't playing, I believe. Simplicity, gents. Sometimes you just need to be simple. Mabasa just scored, got to a Pirates. Oh, shame. Hey, Kanaki Mabasa. Kanaki Mabasa, guys. So, Vele Pirates, you didn't want him to break the record. Is that why? Oh, look at that. Oh, Miguel. Miguel has these moments. There's the yellow card. Agent! There's the yellow card. Miguel, do you know what's crazy? Here's what's crazy. If Miguel's beaten there, McCarthy has two players. There's one making a wide run, there's an inside run being made, and Quinika's not getting there. Just discipline. Yo. That is Kukune bottling the title race. Mabasa just scored. Lilepo and Modi are lost shame. Today's squad doesn't seem to have any chemistry at all. Which is crazy. Nichimanonke, guys. Like, it often feels like Chiefs just got together that morning. Bailisa Tembisa. So funny ground, and then we got 12 players or 15 players to come with us. Oh, Miguel, death taxes. Can I ring agent? Death taxes and a Miguel yellow card. Death taxes. It's like, maybe he's done a little bit better because it used to be red. Kaizer Chiefs versus Golden Arrows. But you guys, do you really expect a Bafana player? Asazi, guys. I can see they are hyped all the way. See, now when you ask the questions about certain players, I'm not going to say even their names. It's a problem. Look at the overload. Look at the overload. Counter. Turn, run up. Uskachiga. Pensela, boy. Won't be surprised the game's playing out like this. Miguel is a wrestler. The only things we are sure of in this life. If this team had Velepayo on the left, Dubai on the 9, and Vilakazi on the right, start Shabalala. Why are we starting Shabalala? Where are you taking him? To the 10? Guys, how many times are we going to learn this lesson about 10s? We don't have 10s in the country. We keep trying to take wingers and make them 10s. We keep trying to take wingers and make them 10s, man. Miguel has never played 5 games without being suspended. For sure. Miguel. Game is boring. No, it's dead. It's dead. You need a goal from someone. But otherwise, it's dead. 38 minutes in. We're in a critical phase right now. Can Chiefs do something from a set piece? Zanzi players don't have the work rate to be 10s. Watch De Jong. No, here's the problem. When you take a winger and you make them a 10, remember that winger is a specialist position. You get the ball, you know that you've got an outline, you're looking at your guy, you go at him. Yes. Offside. Oh no, did he finish it offside? Yes, we scored. Hey, chase the boys.
The only team capable of beating Kaizer Chiefs right now. Real Madrid combine it with Barcelona, put Van Dijk at the back. They might have a chance.
Yeah.
But I am a big Kaizer Chiefs fan. I have not supported any other football club. Ever.
1-0, Irvin McCarthy has scored. Set piece played in. Critical phase. Can they show Gavin? Critical phase. Great header there by De Silva. Was it De Silva who gets the first Touch. No Lilepo. Want to see something? Is it not? Is it not? It looked. Guys, let's be honest. Is it? There's no offside. This is bafana. It's not, ne? Is it not? I just want to see from the comments what you guys are saying.
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes.
But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
Yeah, banna. I'm gonna need Malume Kutso. Malume Kutso, warm up. Malume Kutso, please warm up. Oh, was they played by the post? Oh, okay. Is they played by the post for real? Okay. Let's see the replay. I want to see the replay. I'm trying to find dstv stream. Chinas Patala, I'm a subscription. No, I'm joking. That's offside. You've benefited and you're not ashamed. Hey guys, these things happen, man. As long as Arrows doesn't walk off the pitch. So well, guys, Arrows can decide not to go. I guys say Hamatin. Oh, Morocco. Sorry. Malume Kutso. Yes, no? That's all I want. Yes, no? We need more teams to walk off. I trust Malume Kutso. I trust Malume Kutso. Hey, ngabeki mali phansi. Yeah? Malume Kutso can see through Muti. Experience billion. Nah, that was off. That was off, guys. Man City is 2-0 down. Oh, Pep Guardiola. Pep must just go back to signing superstars. But anyway, 43 minutes in. Remember, halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in. We're going to have a discussion about what we're seeing here. Look, why are Lilepo and Da Silva the active players? What's the point of Undov in this game? Sheba Mabu. You know, when you see an EAFC kind of opening, to pass. False 9 that goes into the 6, guys, all the way to the 6. Guys, Lezalakanda. Arrows need to write an appeal. Yes, they must walk off. Just walk off. You'll see it. No, that was blatant. Wow. That was blatant. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Bari dribula marabaya kaya Malume Kutso. Bari dribula. Ba dribuliwa, khwamatiwa, mara when you ask for the finished product, Like going to a restaurant and watching your chef run up and down. Mara dijo arifitli. Oh, there's that counter, wrong ball. Unlucky though. I think they know what they need to do here. That back three is nowhere near what it needs to be. Nowhere near. Kumalo. Let me check. But June yatla. June is the end of the league. Oh, shot. Kemango. Do. But you guys see what I'm saying? You twist and you turn and you turn and you twist and you twist and you turn. You put yourself into a corner. Now you have to take the most unlikeliest of shots to go in. The most unlikeliest shot to go in because it's been, you are now trapped. Or you trap yourself and you twist and you turn and you twist and you turn and you twist and you turn. Then all of a sudden you see a long ball because I'm trapped. Happens a lot in our league. Rose. Oh. And the guys, is nobody coming back? Oh, it's just. Like, it's really frustrating. Ocho Pilani. Olumikuzu. 25. 25. Oh, S. Kumal. Wait, sorry. Oh, there's a P and a TP here. Let's go. What a training day. Okay, guys, we have hit hot time. Please feel free to request and come in. Let's talk. You do that by pressing the multi-guest button at the bottom of the screen. Just click on it. I'll let you in and we can have a conversation about what we're seeing here. I'm looking for 25,000. Then in the second half, we can keep it open completely. Yeah. Sinje.
You know what? I want to thank Hugo Boss for not picking up Kaizer Chiefs players to go to AFCON. It taught me to watch football without expectations and without feelings. So me, I'm just watching the game. I don't have European and African standards that I'm expecting to see when I'm watching this game.
There was someone I heard on a live. Kaizer Chiefs, whether it be transfers, whether it be the game, they've taught them an English word. Nonchalant.
Yes,
One nonchalant.
How many DTC players are playing two different positions in their teams? Excellently, very well. I'm watching McCarthy. He's a centre back. He's a left back. You can throw him anywhere in the field. That just shows a top class of Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, we was watching AFCON. We didn't even see one winger carrying the ball into the 18-yard. We were watching Tutuzu Chabala twisting and turning. When you're complaining about twisting and turning, I'm like, but this is what we needed in that AFCON. A player who's going to carry the ball into the 18-yard, twist and shoot. Unfortunately, was not on target. But anyway, we know not about our police who are going to run around there by the corner flag.
Because by the time he shoots, he's in the most worst position. He's in the worst position he could be in to shoot. That's why.
But after shooting the goalkeeper started gangazeling, which is what we want.
Mr.
Oti, I won't lie. it's as I said, I didn't watch this game with any expectations. Therefore, I'm appreciating the little things that I'm seeing. You know, I haven't seen Ndlovu and Bonyane combination in a very long time. I'm watching them today. I'm worried about Pule Modi. I like what I'm seeing in relation with Umobi. I like what I'm seeing with this guy. I think Ox must pull up his socks if he wants his position back. De Silva, I like how he is mobile, how he is collecting the ball everywhere in the field. But what disadvantage in seeing that is that when he has the ball, there are less options moving forward than I would have liked to see. And Ndlovu is not in an offensive position. McCarthy is Tabalala is far away. Pulemoti is far away. There's no one in the right. I don't see Lilepo in this game as well. Those are my concerns in relation with what I'm saying today. Arrows, yeah, I hear what you are saying with Arrows, but I'm asking, what are they going to do? Because the majority of the time, Kaizer Chiefs has the ball. And what I love about what Chiefs is doing is that they are committing fouls in the right spaces, in the right places. And in the right places and in the right moments. What have Arrows done with the fouls where they've had the ball in? They've not been threatening. Because and the people that are committing these fouls, your Chabalalas, hey, Usadil Ndlovu, I didn't know that he was that light. That Miguel team can literally carry up as if he's doing, he's lifting his biceps.
Hey, Bongs, welcome. What first off?
Why was Eros players picking up their hands Babatorika offside, whereas they know their best friend when a keeper has touched the ball, it's not an offside. So why whenever you throw offside?
Okay.
No, they must listen to Victor Song. And I get Victor Song and these rules that are football. So now, why complain when your best friend is telling you the exact same thing Chiefs has done right now? Why complain? I get best friend. Now, number two, are Kaizer Chiefs allergic to just crossing the ball? They have tall players in the striker, but they can't cross. The way they dribble and get into a deeper position where they can't cross, and then they do some nonsense. And why can't they just cross the ball? Modi will cut in again, and he's a problem. He's always cutting in. So all I piece about Silva Lililepo. How will Silva and Lilepo score goals? And then we don't complain about the striker, whereas the striker had it 27. Another thing, Silva I am more raw at the ball. What is Ndu doing as a 10? Not passing the ball in the right places so Modia cannot cross at the ball. Is that too hard to do?
So then, Bongs, do you see a change in Chiefs from the month?
Chiefs as always, they'll have bulk of the position. They'll create bulk of their chances, but they'll never finish their chances. It's by luck we created this chance and we took it.
Yeah.
This is why Sinje Ale don't have any expectations when coming to Kaizer Chiefs. Just watch and enjoy the game. Sinje, all right. Don't have any expectations for Chiefs. Especially when you are someone don't have any expectations for Chiefs. Unless Eloro Tampo or Bechedi Kwana fell. That's it. Because that's where they succeed in corners. They already have 4 to 5 corners. If they get 2, win already. So just play corners. Just play. Look, they have how many corners right now?
5.
5 already. You see, it's already 6 corners, 5-1. You just need 1 corner. You win. You are celebrating to the bank.
No, for time. Bongs Barry, your profile picture is confusing people, but it's fine. Let me go to
It's because of Big Brother. It's because of Big Brother, Batum. Please, it's because of Big Brother. I'm supporting that lady on Big Brother. I'm a Lily's fan in Big Brother. So you'll understand.
Confused, but let me go to Jabs. Jabs, welcome.
Yeah, good evening, Dr. Friend. Ligai.
Oh, support among Real Madrid go big brother.
Man.
Oh, support Real Madrid go big brother.
I don't know what you in that program. So I don't know what's happening. Anyway, let's not. I know some of us like Abo Put Agent. They don't like Chiefs like myself. But let's not bury them alive. It's a first game after some time. So yes, there will be the mistakes there and there. Ne? But I'm much disappointed with Silverman. The guy is not comfortable. He can't even. He's not comfortable on the ball, and he's costing the team. He's taking the shot where he's not supposed to be taking the shot. Instead of playing 1-2, and I decide to shoot. Why is he doing that? Because he's not comfortable on the ball. So I think the best option for Chiefs is to take him out now and put Mayo. Then Mayo is gonna make them to be stable there up front because he's the missing link now. This guy Silva Icon, I'm disappointed because he's an international player. He's coming from outside, but he's not showing here. He's not showing good now. Yeah, now he was bought somewhere. But in terms of gameplay, Kaizer Chiefs is playing well, guys. Let's not shy away from that. Arrows is just sitting at the back. They are relying more on counter-attacks. And if they get those counter-attacks, they are not effective. But let's see what it goes second half. But if I were a coach, I was going to put that guy Ovelepai so that he can make that guy to run for his money. So Modi is still lacking there and there. And Shabalala, the boy needs to grow, man. We've been saying, hey, he's a youngster, but there's no growth in his game. I'm disappointed also in him. There's no growth in Shabalala Bafetu. I know that some of the guys, they love him, but he does not grow. He always do the same thing over and over again, and is costing the team. Thank you, sir.
But whose responsibility is it to make him better? Is it the team's responsibility? Is it him as a player? How about Chima? Are they not seeing these things that you're talking about?
I think the coaches, they have a way they have something to add on him, and also him himself. He needs to put upon himself, this is not the Shabalala I want to be, or I am. Let me do more. He can even maybe, if it's possible, have a player that you are eager to be like one day. So I think it can help his game time if he can do that. Yeah, but if he's just gonna chill and say, then I don't see him improving.
Let me go to Pastor John, Prophet John Stereophonic of the 12th Baptist Holy Fire God's Covenant Church. How are you?
No, Tobela, my landlord, Idumelishe Putewe Ratara, Levala Teddy wa Kaizer Chiefs. No, I'm okay. But the economy is critical but stable. This is the best we can see from Chiefs. To be honest, this is the best we can see. My only gripe is that we tend to attack so nicely, you know. When we get to the final third, it's like we don't know what to do, and it comes back to my thing. Ke jam early, baro pelang, ke freestyle. Because there was a point where I don't know, there was this cutback from in the box. I think it was Silva.
Yeah.
It found the player, which was something I had a gripe with in our league, is that we do cutbacks for the sake of it. Only the quality ones can do it better. But I mean, as the whole league as a whole, but Chiefs in Nebapalla, the cutback finds a player, and then suddenly we don't know what to do. Then I'm like, So, well, credit to them for the goal. Take advantage of the system so the economy can be, you know, stable. But otherwise...
But I want to ask you, take it to the other side. You're saying Chiefs is freestyling. And if Chiefs is freestyling and we're complaining about them, what is Arrows doing then? Because they're not even...
Hey, you see, then that's where we have to take a look at ourselves as South Africans, you see. because it's clear that the game plan is to catch Chiefs on a counter, more especially hit them wide. But it seems like they've been able to just read those passes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So you could credit the defense for doing their job, and but then that's why I'm saying you know, it's probably gonna be one of those games where it'll be one mistake there and there that will happen. That's how I see this game going to end.
I see you. Ware government go file 350. You are happy, but it's not enough. But you are happy. At least 350 can keep goal. Let me go to
why it's one swar.
Let me go to Coach Agent. Coach Agent, welcome.
Yes, how are you, Mr. OT? You know what, ne?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Kaizer Chiefs. I'm worried about Arrows. Why is Mangoba getting the whole thing wrong?
Yeah.
You understand? First of all, his players are playing too far apart from each other. Now, because they are playing too far apart from each other, he's forcing them to be on one-on-one with Kaizer Chiefs players, who most of the time they gang up on them. You understand? Now, that is the first mistake. And I saw him trying to play this style of play not once, but twice. It's not working. Modern football, if you do not have strong, fast wingers, you cannot isolate your players to be one-on-one. You understand? Because before you had Dion was able to hold the ball for him. Today, he does not have. He has wingers. His wingers are not like Mufugeng and Apoli. So you cannot rely on them mostly. Now, this is the second mistake that he's doing. He keeps on trying to attack the side of Monyani. He must go to the side of McCarthy. You understand? Because McCarthy is inexperienced.
Yeah.
So you cannot. Yeah, so that's where now he's getting it wrong again. And I'm so disappointed because he's a good coach. He should be knowing what to do. Now, Kaizer Chiefs, how do you deal with them? You put them under pressure. You cannot give Kaizer Chiefs time on the ball.
Yeah.
We need guys, they panic when they are under pressure. As a matter of fact, most South African players actually they panic when they are under pressure. You understand? So he needs to make sure that he pressurizes that Kaizer Chiefs defense. You understand? Go pound to pound with them. Kaizer Chiefs is not strong.
Yeah.
And then lastly, Pule Modi is also facing their right back one-on-one. He needs to. They need to be a second man to cover when Pule Modi has the ball, because I see that guy is gonna either commit a foul, which he did, or he's gonna commit a penalty or a free kick. So I think they need to work on those things. But at the moment, I'm disappointed with the coach. You can see the players want to play, but I think Mangoba needs to do better. This is a coaching moment. It's not even about the players at this time, according to me.
I want to go to Sinja. I'm going to come back down. Sinja, changes prediction?
Changes that I would like to see. I would like to see Vilakazi in. I would like to see Velepai in. I would also like to see Nkosi Ndimpile Ngcobo in the place where Ndlovu is asking. And sometimes we must. Mr. Oti, you said something about number 10s. We're not having number 10.
No, yeah.
We've got a number 10 that is wearing number 7, Kaizer Chiefs, with 3 goals this season. With 3 goals this season. And yet, he must improve. Kunabo Rile who haven't scored. Kunabo Mbule who haven't scored. But again, we're going to keep quiet. We're going to keep quiet. The boy must improve this season. He's no longer a youngster. He's got 3 goals this season. The same players that he's being compared to, they have not even found the net, and yet they're being deemed better than him. But stats, we don't look at them in this. We allow our feelings. I said Hugo Bros has taught me a lesson to watch. Prediction score 2-0.
Tunya guys, Tunya. Sinja says Tunya says Kana. Let me go to Bongs. Bongs changes prediction.
Number 1 suspect out. Modi out. Velibai in. Ndlovu out for paper 2 in.
Yeah. And then Miguel, is there a risk there?
No, I'm not gonna change anything. I'm taking a risk.
Okay. Score, Ghana.
2-0 Kaizer Chiefs. But
Hey,
before
how-
I go, I just want to know,
Yeah.
was Mangoba a good of a coach, or was Sundowns making him look good as a coach because he's struggling right now?
Maybe Bongs, the question should be, maybe Mangoba is not good with a spoon, but he's good with chopsticks. Let me go to Jabula, change his prediction.
Do out, Modi out, Silver out. Then you bring Velepai, you bring I don't know these players that Chiefs, man, Babang. But I think the final score is gonna be 2-1 in favor of Chiefs.
Okay. Let me go to Pastor John. Excuse me, change his prediction.
I'd say Shabalala, Modi, Silver out for Mayo, Ngobo, and Velebai. But this game looks like a mistake is gonna be made because with Kaizer Chiefs, you seem to see that you'll always concede a chance, and I see final score 1-1.
Do you take Miguel off?
That's where this is where the coaches get their money. So for me, I'll keep Miguel.
Okay. Guys, thank you to the guys who came in now after Rutlarita Babongs. What's it? Nabo agent. Rutlarita. Guys, tap the screen. I'm looking for 25,000. Then I will keep it open now. So I will literally open it right now. With the people who are in the comments, they'll give you 1 or 2 minutes so that we can just keep it rolling. But I'm looking for 25,000 likes. Remember, my timer doesn't go up to 90, so add 45 to whatever my timer says, and you've got the time of what it is. So right now, the timer is saying 2 minute 21, which means that we're sitting at 47 minute 21. Now, it's interesting because these two teams, final third play in South Africa is very interesting because all of our players do this thing where they run themselves into a corner and then they trap themselves not to be able to play out. Or they trap themselves not to be able to make a pass because now you've been walled in 2 players and you have to go beat them. Similar situation happened with Golden Arrows. Mdu is consistently doing those type of things, right? So you have to work on bringing your players a little bit closer. What's crazy is that even in defense, guys, we've got Ndlovu, we've got we've got his partner Mabue, but yet Khodlala Paolo, just to play the ball up, we can't play the ball up. And then what happens? Even in defense, you try to play it up, you are pressed, then when you get pressed in a certain way, you are forced to play that ball long. Now you've lost the ball, right? So there's no cohesion. I also don't understand why one of your 2 front players, I say strikers, are running all the way back to go fetch the ball. All the way back. Guys, come on. I'm sorry. Why are you the most active player here? Masisfika Pambili no longer there. And this is a pattern with Chiefs. We've seen it with Chivavairo was played in a very similar way. Morris was played in a very similar way too. So I don't know, hey? Yeah, abahlangene man. Abahlangene, but I don't know what it is. I don't know as a coach what you do to fix it. How do you, is it togetherness of the team? Do you have to pry? What can happen now? But anyway, that is how it stands right now. Chiefs scoring the goal through Aiden McCarthy, a goal that looked very offside, but I'll listen to you guys and we'll see. Kanti adebenza Wendy naming mangele Wendy agent naming mangele Wendy karaba Jimmy batho ba.
Yeah, Mr. Uti, actually, I'm coming to that point. Is preseason overrated? I mean, besides the getting up to speed, the scientific part of building up strength and everything, but in terms of tactics, and is it overrated in PSL? Or we don't know how to use it?
In PSL, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. In PSL, because I think our preseasons are used more as fitness than to install tactics. So that's why you find them running around right now, and it doesn't look like they're good. It doesn't look like they know what to do. I mean, you watched Sundowns versus Orbit yesterday. Orbit felt like they were learning as they were going along. Very slowly. They were learning as they were going along. And that's what preseason is meant to show you, that by the time you get into the season, you know what you're meant to do, you know? I don't know.
And is that why maybe certain teams hire a fitness trainer? But I'm not there. I think the reason I'm asking this is our teams, more often than not, they look worse when the season starts, and if there's a mini break.
Yeah.
They always, most of them, even your Pirates and Sundowns. That's why I'm very cautious about talking about Pirates and not missing points, because I don't know what they will give us when they come back from this mini preseason.
Yeah.
So I really wonder, what do you do exactly in a preseason game or friendlies that they usually play? Are you playing for fitness? Are you coming here, guys, today we're trying 1, 2, 3, 4? Or you're just there, you're like, okay, it's just another game. We are playing on winning. Let's go through the wing. Let's go.
I don't know. When are you even being nice? You see each other every day for 2 sessions, every day. 2 sessions every day. If things are not being fixed, if people are not ready, and I know, I'm not saying that it's easy to be a football player, please, but this is their job. This is all they do.
They always come with the excuses that, preparing for a game, there's not enough game because there's video analysis, there's training, there's whatnot. Hence, I don't know, okay, what were you analyzing during the preseason? Because you look horrible.
No, and crazy. What's crazy is that we're talking about Chiefs here. Well, for example, we're talking badly about Chiefs and what they're doing, for example. Yeah. But Arrows has been so bad.
And Arrows again. I think with Obiet, when you still hear that the person is still a lecturer, you still question, and then, but I'm not there. Maybe we're still making scripts, so you understand. But on Omangoba, I think, what do they say? Leave the football before it leaves you. Hence, I was saying, is he capable? I think I was typing to someone. Is he capable of building another Golden Arrows, ironically, that can go on and win cups? Or he's now established to coach just like the rest of them, where he's gonna offer you top 8.
I think it's even worse. I think it's even worse, guys. Agent is a member. That's why he's allowed to do this and skip the queue before. But I think it's worse. I think it's sometimes you have to understand where you are. I could want a Lamborghini with all my heart, but I need to make my NP200 run. You get what I mean? And I need to make it useful. But I think sometimes there's these huge ideas that the coaches want to do, which can work when you've got a 25-man staff, for example. I mean, Coach Kanu was here, a year ago, saying that he had to ask them, Golden Arrows, to give them analysis software, for example. So maybe the idea is just to go, guys, we just need to play simply. Read 4-4-2 recross a polo and play numbers football. But then if you genuinely believe that you're such a great tactician, all of that stuff, remember Coach Kompela actually at Arrows, when they were trying to play out from the back every single day and they were losing every single game because of that thing. But they kept doing it because he wanted to be stubborn. And it's like, maybe that's not the place to do that, Coach Steve. I think Coach Mangoba might be falling into that for me.
Yeah, as I'm saying, has he lost maybe a reality lost touch with reality? That maybe you're no longer at that mansion, at that double story place that you used to be in, you know. Now you are somewhere. I don't mention.
And also, remember that when he coached Golden Arrows, it was 2008, guys. It was 2008. 18 years have passed.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get.
We're doing that thing where we romanticize people's times and teams.
Like a certain player there. But anyways, you know, I think the punching shot that I want to go into again is if you check these teams, for example, I'll give you a very simple example.
Yeah.
Arrows that is playing Sundowns tomorrow. They easily play them off the park.
Mm.
You know, check Badela's team against Sundowns, superb. The next game, you're like, how? And I don't want to go into the lazy analysis of saying, you know the players. Even if you know the players, what is the use of video analysis?
Yeah.
You
to
know,
find the
so
patterns, the trends, yeah.
To find the patterns and everything, you know. So I wonder, is it a case of motivation that some games are motivated, some games are not, or maybe simply they don't care? Is a game against Chiefs? I've written it off. I don't care about the 3 points. I know I'll get my 3 points and my 1 point.
I've got an answer, but it's going to be mean. Let me bring in Isaac first.
Answer it before okay. Answer it.
It's because there's no accountability in the PSL. And when I speak about accountability, I mean it like this. A player who's a normal player in the PSL understands that they don't need to have great performances. They don't need to have great seasons for them to keep a job. And even when they lose a job, they'll be picked up immediately. Same with the coaches. The coaches don't feel as though, right? So you can write off certain games, you can write off certain performances because it just doesn't matter. Now, if there was a situation where, Mdu knows that if I have a bad game, Rile's waiting for me on the bench, it's a completely different situation, right? But in terms of the league as a whole, we have no expectations of these players, but also a player can have 10 bad seasons in a row and they'll still find another job and they'll still be signed and they'll still play. There's no competition in that way. So I think also that's the accountability that's lacking in the league. But anyway, Isaac, welcome to the show. How are you? Isaac?
Mr. Mokwena, how are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks, and you, my brother?
Yeah, man. I'm concerned about my team, Kaizer Chiefs, man.
Hey, Skalas Money. Yeah.
Because what I thought was like the work they were doing after like the off-season, the CAF off-season, they were doing like the coaches, the co-coaches, as we say, like they were doing something. But I feel like they're still trying to figure out like what's the combination of the squad? What is the strength? What's the weakness? I feel like they're still trying to find their feet.
Yeah.
So that's my concern.
But then finding your feet game. Oh, here's the scary part. You're finding your feet game 14. Nah?
That's why I'm concerned. Like way that like we still have some players like Chislin, Shinga, and who else? Like they are still. We don't know if who signed them. Is it the coaches or the management that signed them and say like these guys are gonna fill these positions? So it seems like even in January, like the January window, I feel like they don't know who they're gonna sign because the co-coaches or the future coach, will they use them or not?
No, but I was gonna say, do you know what's the scariest thing about this situation?
Yeah, my guy.
Chiefs went into this game as the 4th best team in the league.
So that's what they were. Actually, what is Chiefs playing for actually this season? Because I think they didn't specify, or we. we just looking at like we'll see at the end of the season, but I feel like as I'm speaking as one of the fans, like I'm not seeing as something that will the next season will be able to compete for. I know that they say like this season we're not competing for the number one position, right? But I feel like the next season we won't be competing again for the number one position. We'll be trying to find ourselves. Like, are we okay? We need a striker. We need the defense. Okay, the defense. I'm okay with the defense. I feel like our defense is fine. The middle field is still a mess.
Yeah.
The striking department. I feel like they're still like trying to figure it out.
Hey, no, we're gonna figure it out. Like, that's why they don't give you goals. If I say we're gonna win the league, at the end of the season, you're gonna say you said we were gonna win the league. So they just say, guys, it's a process, it's a journey.
That's what I'm saying. Like this season, they didn't promise us anything. So we said like, okay, let's be humble. Let's say like, let's be on top 8. Actually, that's our target, top 8. I get it. That's top 8. Because the last few seasons, like we've been shame. Yeah, we didn't make it to top 8. So the best is number 4 or number 3. That's the best we could do this season. But I feel like the way things are for next season, the number 1 will be like settling for number 4 or number 3. That's what I feel, but
okay. Now for time, I'm gonna jump in, guys. Golden Arrows, Ndlovu. They're tearing the Chiefs defense apart, but then they just can't find that final shot. Ndlovu going wide there. Mikel King, did he pull something? Tyler, it's tough, man.
Guys, we're not being fair. All of you.
Okay, defend them. Defend them, Tyler.
I mean, it's the first game of the season, guys. These guys are rusty. No, guys. Look at Sundowns. Look at Sundowns yesterday, Muna. Yesterday, when the team started to come back, you could see with the Sundowns what they were trying to do. Those combinations were not working.
Yeah,
you could tell. It's the first game of the season, guys. Come on. Now all of a sudden, now we're targeting the top 8. We're number 3. We've got 27 points. We are number 3 in the log. Okay, calm down. Calm down.
Okay? Can I ask you a general question?
Yes.
A professional football team that has been seasons upon seasons, we know the history. Is it still okay for them to then come out and, for the excuse to be that, no, guys, they're rusty? Well, that's the excuse I use, they're rusty. And this is general because it looks like a lot of the league is fighting with this. Am I being unfair? Are we being unfair there?
No, we're not. We're not being unfair, OT. But still, man, OT, man. Let's just give him some time, guys. It's the first game on the second leg of the season. Let's see. I think Chiefs will finish number 4, number 5. Not number 8 or 7.
Number 3.
Number 4, number 5 will be the reasonable finish for them.
Number 3.
I think
Number 3.
No, not with those two coaches.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Who's blocking us?
Who's the top 4 again? It's Pirates, Sundowns.
It's Kukune.
Yeah, it's Kukune. Kukune is gonna make it. They're more solid. They've got a good coach. Hey, Mabasa there is cooking. Didn't you say Mabasa is coming over, guys? What happened?
Mabasa's cooking Costellis, man, now.
Hey, he's cooking them.
Gavin and boy. Okay. How's this game going to end for you?
These guys, I think they've got, for me, they've got 75% of the squad correct. You can see my boy there is very, very comfortable as a 6. He's not like that one who doesn't scan, just receive the ball and pass and shit. Hey, that one is frustrating. Yo. He jumped a lot of development. You can tell that one jumped a lot of development. And when you watch him, you're like, yo. Especially when you know football, OT, and you're an analyst, you're like, yo.
Ay, man.
When's in lo? He just receives and passes. He doesn't scare. Nje. He's good defensively, but he needs to improve his game, man. My boy, solid there. Ndlovu, very good combination. 1-2 passes. They're fluent in that midfield. First 30 minutes of the game, you could see when OT were coming. Okay, I think Modi doesn't deserve to play for Chiefs. Sell him back to Arrows. Put him very by there. That guy who's a striker there, he must stay in the box. Stop moving around, man. Outside the box, stay in the box. Lilepo, I think he needs more game time. Chiefs OT is 80% there. I'm telling you, they've got a good squad. They just need to remove certain players. Yeah,
Okay.
but we're up there, OT. Solid. If also Dudley could come back with McCarthy in as a solid back there, two center backs. I'm telling you. And you've got Cross, Munyan.
Oh, you're calling for Cross, but it's fine. Time. Oh, I never thought I'd hear someone calling for Cross, but it's fine. Let me go to.
He proved. Go watch his last 4 games. He proved.
let me go to Koke.
Hola uthi unjani bhuti?
Inkhona Tyler's calling for Cross. Yayivuma.
Hayi, mfana opinion yakhe sothini skisi.
Koke ubonani la kule game?
Yeah, but ngicela ukubingelela abantu abakwipanel nabathandi nabalaleli bebhola manesh. Hope wonke umuntu right lo ku comment section nabalaleli kwindawo ezahlukahlukile la ku TikTok. I feel mina uthi iChiefs iyazama bafethu, yabo? Awansaid ukuthi le mentality or idea or angazi ngizayibiza ngani kamele right yokuthi iChiefs what ngathi kumele sibeke aside ayisekho lapha. History right, it's written, it's beautiful, but manje la ikhona iChiefs manje it's totally opposite to the Chiefs mekuyiyo. So they are trying to build something, and I feel ukuthi mina I've once said ukuthi ispine sikhona. I don't know why Ecuador angaqalanga, because I feel ukuthi Ecuador is an important member kulesa spine, maybe limele because spine Chiefs the way mina ngisibona ngakhona. Ngibona uKwinika no McCarthy as they say the two center backs, mara ngimangele namhlanje McCarthy bamdlalisa le side, but they are the two center backs, and then you come with middle fielder. Kukhona uNdlovu, or you have Ox ngokuphumile ngathi ulimele, and then phambi kwabo kuno Ecuador. That spine for me, I felt there was a balance, although Ox is not good in passing, but uletha uNdlovu my boy, it's still giving you stability in that spine in the middle field. So a combination of Ndlovu, that's the only signing mina, to be honest, with Kaizer Chiefs that I was excited about. Number sign Ndlovu because I know what Ndlovu can do, and I've been watching him with game. Then I've watched him before even Lalama game. I was surprised when I'm benching because I don't understand how can you play for Ndlovu with benching. Even abantu manglalela abantu, no one is talking about Ndlovu. I feel with OT, I'm a player for Ndlovu. They're underrated because I go flamboyant. But look at his whole game, the contribution. Ndlovu can turn, he can pass. Ndlovu shama player maningi so praise on passing. Many times Ndlovu build the ball from a move, alpha midfield, I'll progress, I'll see state. Look, manje, everyone is surprised seeing Boy Adala is holding midfielder. Ndlovu Adala is number 8, Aeda Pambil, which they were thinking what is gonna be the opposite. It shows you the abilities that Ndlovu on the ball. Even though also problem play, but the combination now.
But I want to ask you, isn't this inking that we've had for a very long time? Because I don't think Chiefs has had bad players in general over the years that we've had them. But sometimes you see a pattern. So, for example, Lento Ikulmayo is something that's very similar to Mart and Mtecha, for example. Does it come down more to the coaching now? Do you need a coach? Not only to set the scheme, but to coaches of Abonisa, which is Lala so and so and so. Is that what's missing? The identity part of it, Cook. No, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. We serve a good and faithful God. No. Cook, I wanted to ask you, the question I'm asking is that we've got the players, now my ingredients. What type of coach do you need? What type of coach do you need now? Do you need another Nebi motivator? Do you need a tactician? Do you need a teacher? What are you looking for to make this thing with the
I think OT for Lento OT sevens you need a tactician, someone that's very calm, someone who's not just gonna be good in terms of I'm a player, but also managing a crowd in the media, well spoken in the media, and being able it's either uzoba good ngokhuluma or abe reserved in the media, angakhulumi kakhulu, and do the work grounding, let the work speak for himself. You need a caliber abo coach Fakru David, caliber abo coach Jose Rivero, abantu aba very reserved, because ama-fan Chiefs there people are very vocal. So as a coach, you must be smart. Because once you go against ama-fan Chiefs as a coach, automatically when we as bulala ngwakho. So I feel they need someone that's a tactician or was because mona lama player labo udinga abantu umuntu ozobahlanganisa. Movement around the ball, abafundise movement around the ball, build up a right, and then in terms of ama-fan, you do need umuntu okwazi manage ama-fan. Kakhulu I feel mina ama-fan if mangathola umuntu ongakwazi manage ama-fan Chiefs, ngisho ukuthi Chiefs ngaba right. Yabonga.
Okay, no, thank you. Okay, we've seen a couple of changes here from Chiefs. Golden Arrows was able to counter and actually put Kaizer Chiefs in trouble, hitting the post over there. So it still remains 1-0, 71 minutes into this game. Let me go to Ulita. Ulita, welcome to the show. How are you?
No, thanks for the opportunity, Uti. No, Uti. About 2 Uti. Not a count. About 2 gahle. Afika nalo.
Ma.
Okay. Yeah, but okay, Uti, yeah, no, hey, typical. Expected. Like, if you've been watching Arrows this season, you expect this. They build up so well. They're coached well. But when it comes to the two boxes, they mess up. They miss a lot of chances, number one, and they concede a lot of goals. This game reminds me a lot of the game they played against TS Galaxy. I think they lost 3-2 or something, or 4-3, something like that. A lot.
Yeah, well, okay, there was a 2-1. Yeah.
Away. They played away.
Yeah. On November 23rd.
Yeah, something like that.
Probably another game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what, they keep missing in critical areas, in critical phases, and they concede like unnecessary goals, like real unnecessary goals. But also, I think it goes to quality, I think they're playing a nice brand, but they just don't have the quality to play this way. Like, honestly, they just don't have the quality. And I think it may catch up with Mangoba. He may have to find a different way because you need points, Playing like this is nice, but at the end of the day, you need points. And I think this will be like, what, his fifth loss or something? So, yeah.
Is there an ego at play here?
I don't think so. I think it's just...
Is it an ego thing? Yeah?
I don't think so. I think it's just his way of playing, Our fan of his 10 that comes from this, I think it's his identity,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Chiefs, with Chiefs, it's typical as well, It's a typical midweek performance from Chiefs. You don't know how they win the game, but they win the game 1-0 somehow. They get a lucky late goal or a free kick like we saw there. But I think they look very good in transition. I don't think they don't look comfortable when they have the ball. I think the two midfielders, Ndlovu and this guy from Sundowns, man. Yeah, I'm just missing his name. They look Mabu, yeah. They give them a lot of energy, a lot of legs, but I don't think they'll give them creativity when you have those two players there. I don't think you're really gonna. And when
is that the problem with Chiefs, Vitabo? Is that the problem with Chiefs that it's legs? Like they'll give you effort, they run, Bonashem. You can't take that away from them. But there's no direction to the running. Is that something maybe that you're also talking to here?
Yeah, but I also think it's coaching. Okay. I think it's, to a point, it's coaching. I think this team just needs like a coach wants to coach them, will tell them, you pass here, after passing here, this is where you move and this is what you do. Like, basic coaching, teaching the players how to run, make the third man run, which foot to receive on. And I think that's what they need. They just need a coach who will do the details, correct the details, and not just give them a game plan. It almost feels like they've been given a game plan, and then if it doesn't work out, we'll just play on the counter, and then we'll hope to get something,
Okay.
So I think that's just it. But credit to Chiefs, they haven't conceded a lot of goals. That defense, as critical as people are of it, it hasn't conceded a lot of goals. I think they work well. The back five works well. No matter who's playing, seems like they've got a very good defensive coach. They just keep keeping the goals out, So I think they just need to fix their attacking, how they attack. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Ushua Space. Ushua Space, Mtana Sakai, welcome.
OT, unjani? Compliment for the new season.
Usathi compliments mina ngifuna 3 points nje ukuthi ingena njani hayi ngiminyile la ungibona ngiminyile khona manje
Asiqale nje la. I think the Chiefs, as compared to the previous seasons, I think they have improved because I think the Chiefs is one of the teams that have managed to concede few goals. I think the Chiefs conceded 6. Pirates is only team that managed to concede 5. So in terms of defense, I can simply say the Chiefs has improved tremendously. But I think combination ga Mabu and Nondlov. I think you can build something from there. I think Super Sport, before it was sold to Ilocos to see where I think they've played badly by Chula by Super Sport. So I think the combination, the understanding, iqale lapho. And mongathi yakhumbula history yabo labantu buya fair from Gumarisburg. Yakhumbula bokuye uFortune Makaringe, bokumdlovu uFortune Makaringe noMabuwe. So understanding yabo, it comes a very 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 long way, yabona. So mhlambe le idiskini lento le ikhona ntwana sesila ntwana ayimfana yazini asenze lento le yana yasisa kuma big team. And I think for me now they've played well. Just that before khona lengwenya le edlala la ku Golden Arrows uSisi, I don't see him adlala ku Arrows next season. I know ukuthi bamsayine I think manje kule transfer window. Ayimfodle yatsotsi le yana. No yayiboss midfield. Yayiboss midfield le yangwenya le yana. It's a proper CTM le yatsotsi le yana. As long ngibukele ngiya checka the way I receive ibhola ngakhona, the way I distribute ibhola ngakhona, i-energy ngiyabona ukuthi no yazi no wonder uMabuye waphuma khathele kanje uzwile no leyangweni yaspana. But other than that, I think also Arrows, I think they really miss. I think who's the foreign guy?
No,
besides Spear.
Junior Dion.
Yes, I think but they miss Dion because namhlanje bekufuneka nje umuntu ozoma eboxing. Because look at how many crosses number 8 awafakile eboxing angatholi umuntu.
Okay.
I think about 2, not 3. But again, without wasting any time, Arrows, I don't think Arrows will manage to thole igola. I just see this match finishing ngale 1-0. But the Chiefs before you grind them results. So a performance is something that you can work on and you build from glamour results actually. As compared to the previous season, much better. I think the 3 points in Zoitata, and it will go a very, very long way. Yabonga mtana Sekaya, thanks.
As long as ingene 3 points get right here. Pastor John, are you as hopeful as other Chiefs fans and other people watching the game?
Ungabuza ibhasi ibhaliwe bra. You know where I stand with Chiefs. You kind of, your expectations are not there.
Yeah.
You just try and make sure that they don't embarrass us, and they haven't been doing that so far. Because, and I said this before, and pardon my lingo, is that when we don't take them serious, they pull out miracle performances. But when we take them serious, they disappoint us.
When you show them love, man.
So now I'm just there to show them love. It's my team, and I'll never be ashamed. I don't have a shame for supporting them. Get team As far as this game is concerned,
what's killing me is the shame. What's killing me is the shame at the end of this statement, but it's fine.
But I told you, the economy is critical but stable. If it was doing wonderfully, I would have been very joyful. But I mean, this game needs a goal, and arrows were just, never kokota fair. Maraba kokota garba fusha liswika at the door. They're not necessarily bakenya over koko. It's not there, So I still see a 1-1 because that chance that hit the bar is what I mentioned at halftime, that
the counter
with Kaizer Chiefs, as much as we have one of the best defenses in the league as far as goals conceded, but you are bound. I'm sure there's a stat mentioning the amount of chances Chiefs concede. It's there. It's there. You can see it. You can see it. The guy got Dr. Malinga, aka Miguel. Can see it. But all I can say is that the economy is critical but stable. I'm happy it's still 1-0.
Okay.
But Gaminya.
Dr. Malinga, agent. Dr. Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Oti, there's a quote that I know. It says something about forces that if in nature, most of the time, if something is broken from the outside by force, it breaks. But if something gets broken by force from inside, a life is born. And I'm making this reference because I'm seeing fans changing the coach's mind on what he wanted to substitute. That is an external force. So if Chiefs loses here, who takes responsibility? Or they draw?
The coach.
Who takes
always?
And let's say Chiefs win, who's gonna take the credit again?
Yeah.
Or who should take the credit?
And I'm joking.
And this thing of course, it reminds me of Kush Cardoso's interview where he said Sundowns is a team that is run from inside out, not from outside inside. And I hope one day when we can have an honest conversation and find out why is it that Paris, with all its massive fan base, is able to be run from inside outside.
There's no doors open there. There's no doors. There's no windows.
and again, I think Chiefs might be one of the last big clubs that have outside inside force, and I think outside inside force still affecting it. And I believe also Leo Anes coming to an endish somehow, and I don't know if it's a good thing. Because I think what makes Chiefs successful for me is the fans being able to fire a coach or hire a coach. That pressure from the fans, that's what drives the Kaizer Chiefs. I don't know if modern football is the way forward. But yeah, man. What a boring game. But what can we do? We went to PSL. We're back at it. Hello, bye guys.
We're back! PSL is back! PSL is back! Austin Tab is back!
Dumela. Agent Taubo ile kopa o robala Ultimate TV please as force ya go re shebelle 3 point yona ya naturena like it or not re tlogelle ntleng batho lona re to bona re le happy
la re force
no you cannot robala kapo kana lo shebella bo menu ba le ba lona ba le ba UEFA please go leave us alone re batla ba happy this ya ke la bona re bula ka 3 point this already le batla re swabisa guys wait
Awusintabi TV ya how I bereke ka AFCON
Abdoti ka AFCON ne ke le ko gae wa tsaba motlakase wa qaqa o etsa mawaza ya ga ke khutlela Joburg ka Friday ke re ke tla shebella finally wa tsama ba fihla bo sinyoka be seka ken o qeta go buya manje o ne 10 minutes o buile guess
Chacha di phone
so ha ke bula TV ke bona hore we are leading ke botsa le ka kwa ke re update ba ho to bola mthuthu ka an offside goal ha rena taba hore ke offside 3 point teng yona o kusalayo nthe re batlang ke 3 point go tibel offside o be le straight side has been kwazi
Awusintabi team ya how iko number 3 iko number 3 I think 3 or 4 hona jwanong
I'm so happy as long as 3 point again and nano jena pro because ke tla o shebella bolo from second half nna ke bona Chiefs dlala ha ke tsebe before first half ne ke le siko la ntse o it's a boring game ha ka e bona nano jena ke bona match o hot hampi batho bana ba qeta go gutla di holiday ne ba phomotse le batla ba dlala jwang emelang Saturday le gawane le rona man
Awusintabi mara chelete ai phumula ke chelete ya kena ai chimi
no jena ba sa ikopanya ba bona hore na iflen tsetse re ntseng re di practice mo le re tlo di etsa di a kopana na ene ra bona di a kopana cause 3 point yona iteng ba kgathetseng ke game e ba reng ya bora re kopa le tshintse la 209 le right
o tsere Awusintabi re batla di players tse di dale tsantse le chelete ya bona e bena le mo e bang right teng re bone
Abdoti ntare lelang rona fela ke ha 3 point ka ba siko bona bo makhe ba re tsaya e bohloko bona ha e le teng ha rena taba hore ne ba ira ba isa kwa ka pene ka re e dlalwa ke bana ba preschool we don't care taba ke 3 point
Awusintabi una le maybe 5 minutes mo ne tlo fela jwang game
Abdoti ne ke bona ka re tla tsama ka thunile ha ke bone a go se equalizer ha ke bone equalizer le monnola wa a go se elwa e ke motshabang ka o fitisisa dulang Kaizer Chiefs ha ke so mmone since ke shebella second half ha ke tsebe ke mang o na le monna wa a go se abusing Chiefs all the time mara ke a mmona wa hayo today kapo ke Knoxton muthichwa kapo hayo ke a mmona okusala yo sa wina namhlanje
Okay, welcome back Awusintabi hey
bantse ba re game ena tla fela ka 1-1 ha ba lo robala
ba khutlile Awusintabi let me go to CJ
Mr. OT
even Awusintabi's back
I said ku live ka agent this today siyabakhuthuza singamapara today siyabakhuthuza Mr. OT my para likhuthuza takes your phone he doesn't care whether he's got the gun in a proper way he's holding the knife kakuhle no what it does ibeka ispam phambi kobuso let your phone. We're not asking anything. Don't give us your sub story. We see Makutu's 3 point, Sipome side next. That's what we are doing now. We don't have time to be playing beautiful football, coherent football. What we are doing, we are taking 3 points and we are moving. It's funny when Paris was playing nonsensical football here and they won with the Mbokazi beautiful goal of the season screamer. What did we say? Championship score, championship football, football.
They saw at me, CJ. They saw at me when I said, Blake tries nothing here, but it's fine. Look at it.
Today we are here to get the 3 points. We are scoring. We scored the goal. Let's wrap it up. Skangele next. We are like a doctor. You know when Mr. Oti, when you go, you keep his in. The doctor doesn't even have time to be talking to you. We have Jova, we don't know the senior, out you go the wall. I'll fucking cotton wool to stop the bleeding, and out you go the searcher. That's where we are at now. We are collecting 3 points. Keep on Mazinho. siyadonsa siphuma ukuthi liyasokola sivake driller skip izinyo. The most important thing, we are here to collect 3 points. Ukuthi kanjani asikhathali.
Okay.
When let me say OT, imagine Sundowns collected the most beautiful 3 points some seasons ago, and they got a Ahly to show for it. Imagine all that hard work. Imagine the chameleon, all that hard work, and to come back with a Ahly. we don't care. It's not, this thing doesn't matter. We collect 3 points and say our great and come Mr. OT. That's all we want. It's not like we are going to get the most beautiful trophy at the end of the season because we play the most beautiful football. It doesn't work this way. You play beautiful football and they give you Ahly. In South Africa, Mr. OT, that way.
Because of the West, Koke, it game broke down. And I think it suited Chiefs Lapela at the end of this game. Koke.
Uthi no ngiyayibona ukuthi game ihambe kahle no ngikhona uthi no I feel ukuthi Chiefs isebenzile Vandag njengoba asho ubhuti ukuthi they needed 3 points. I feel ukuthi lento mongibuza yona the question that you've been asking me ukuthi what kind of coach you need, we just mentioned it. I just even mentioned it phansi ukuthi you need a coach who controller the team because I'm a fan ayenza ama-sub, and we also talked about in terms of ukuhlangana kwama-player ama-player uyayibona there are glimpses, you can see they are trying to combine. You can see uPatman noVilakazi, they are young, they are ambitious, bazama ukuhlanganisa. So those are the things osebenza ngazo. If that spine engikhulume ngaso uthi is right, it's easy ukuthi aboPatman aboVilakazi and others bakwazi ukudlala because they know ukuthi we are secured. I feel ukuthi going forward the combination yaKaNdlovu no Maboy, I think they should go with it for a long time, see ukuthi ibapusha kangakanani, because I feel bayasebenza. You can just add someone else tactically, maybe depending on the game, ukuthi ifuna umuntu highly offensive or umuntu highly defensive. That will mean ukuthi maybe you can add Ucele to that if you need umuntu or for more creativity around, more fluidity in terms of the game. And then when you need umuntu more defensive, you can just add Ox on it. Okay, in this game we are playing in opposition that needs us to hold it back kancane, sibe solid in middle lane, sibe a little bit stronger because I'm a midfielder, I'm an opponent that's strong to that team. So let's have a little bit of steel, sibe no Ox. But yes, Vuma again, singaba no Cele.
I wanted to touch on. I wanted to touch on something you said there. Would this be the perfect time to create a young Chiefs team, and not necessarily across the board, Mara? Bakwana Totally, Bakwana McCarthy coming in. You've spoken about Patman Fundo. Could there be an opportunity for a young team, to be built for the next 5 years?
Absolutely, Mr. OT. The advantage of that one is that you know how us South African, we love young players. It brings excitement. It brings back the hunger, the excitement. Mawabona ibhola libanjwa ngoVilakazi, Alanda, even noVilakazi uyophakamisa crowd. The one that was bold enough for phakamisa crowd, and the crowd all of a sudden yabo. Ukuthi danger leni sikhulume ngayo uthi again are the same fans. When the young players are not coming nama results, they start destroying them, they start talking down on them. But bona, it is definitely a good thing just to mix them up. Lento ngikhuluma ngayo, as long that spine is solid, you have good quality players. Ngishilo ngathi McCarthy, Kwinika, uzaphakathi uNdlovu no Maboy, and you can add whether Ox or Fakucele, and then you phakathi Ecuador. That spine is clean, and then you can play around with those things, Mr. Uthi, abo Vilakazi, abo Patman. But you know when the spines up, these are the spine. Ngiyabonga Mr. Uthi.
Okay. Sandiso, welcome.
OT.
Ngathi vele nina when it's FCon TikTok ayisebenzisi.
Hayi sizwa ngawe. Sizwa ngawe.
Ansabonakali yazi ngimangele today how's it Tabi? Usandiso sayo everybody's back yebana.
Hey wena sizwa ngawe musikhatha nezwe thina. Lalelwe OT. Uyabona la there's one player who was notable, Ndlovu. But whenever we win the ball, the sense of urgency, he wants to hold the ball, look around, instead of attacking that space after winning the ball.
Yeah.
He had a good game, but usibulele kuma possible counter if we be quick in thinking and going forward. 2, wrong substitutions game go coach. I don't know why we want to defend one goal. When arrows should be worried, not us. We are leading. You put in Uvelepa, you put in Upatman. Keep attacking them. Banama mistakes, abana defense, abana says. But we play negative second half. We really play negative. But and one of the players, I heard one of our brothers Obekuluma half time. I think angazi game sibuka kanjani, but one of the outstanding players to me, Pule Modi, the work rate was there today. Running up and down. Maumbega, umkhave how many times umakar? He's the one who tracks back. Ayo wina ma tackles abuye neball. What more do we want? Because he work rate is ifuna emdlalini. And it's different today kunalenta beyiyo before AFCON.
So mina ngifuna ukubuza ngifuna ukubuza this. Does the goal mask the issues? Because nali goal lethu, we saw how the goal was scored. And now we're saying it was a good performance. Are we gonna hide the issues? No, I'm just saying, like just what people are saying now.
I get your point.
Yeah.
What was good about the Chiefs, again, as usual, their ball retention was very good first half. And they could recover a ball on time. But them going to a final third, they always look lost. Always. It's like the final decision. What do? We're standing a good chance. We attack. They just lose the ball. Jalo we final third. That's my problem. It's the problem before AFCON. Let me put it like that. We play well. There's no deny on that. But when it's our open chance, it's attack. Wafia we final third, decision making. It's what lacks us. We look lost, we final third. But this team looks compact to me. In the absence of umthetho, and you see me in midfield, the compact kanje. That's a promising. I won't say it was an excellent performance, but very promising. These are good signs, but we don't know how to bury the game. We score one goal, then we want to sit and wait to and let him, then we react, which is wrong. Which is wrong. So, but a good game, good points. That's what we needed.
Me, 3 points, 3 points. Guys, the game is done right now. Hey, where's this thing? But again. Before you come in, I wanted to hear this one, man. How many people have been missing the seconds?
The Kaizer! We're the Kaizer!
The only team capable of beating Kaizer Chiefs right now. Real Madrid combine it with Barcelona, put Van Dijk at the back. They might have a chance.
Okay, guys, 3 points in. Let me see. How's it, Tabi? Ke batla o ikwale.
O rata go buisa la re sa rate o bua, honestly. Wa o ntse go botsa gore ka kefunegile kae? We were not there. Who know ile Sundowns le Pirates? Leave us alone. Please. We were not there. AFCON. We don't know anything about AFCON. Here we go. Remo. Here we go. Remo.
Okay, how's the time? How's the time? 3 points thing. O ring we kwale.
Oh. Kana churena home nati today. Watba ga cruiser home nati le ha rena taba go Saturday ho etsalang ko polokwana ga ba tlo tseba tsa rona tse re di tsebang ke hore today re na le 3 point, re number 3, we tsa re number 3 Abdoti, re hona mola on the big, on the big 5, re hona mo. Batswe tsi 8888 batswe ko rona tsi.
Okay, also Terry. Guys, Ricky Kwale, 3 points in. My review will be out in about an hour's time, guys. So please check it out on YouTube. Tomorrow we'll be back at 8 p.m. So we're gonna have a good show tomorrow. We're gonna speak about the 2 matches that went on today and yesterday, and maybe some of the topics that are touching. Agent also has his show at 6 p.m. That is when Agent's show is on. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys then tomorrow. Please support. Thank you to everybody that has been here and watching. Thank you for those that have come back. Kaizer Chiefs winile, guys. Winile. 3 points in Genile.
Ke bete bjao. Lo ka ntabela ka ditlhole le lo ntabela ka lona maga ke slege shem. Ke fine and thanks. Ke lovely nyana mbundate nyana bjao.
Okay, fine and thanks, guys. Okay, fine and thanks. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys then tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Okay, guys. Okay,